The dangers of dating immigrants. I mean, you guys in America, in Europe, wherever you are, I'm here to tell you the dangers that you guys could come across when you decide to date immigrant like me. Uh, yes, my coffee is black. And guess what? It doesn't make me less crazy because guess what? It's in a wine glass. Who drinks black coffee in a wine glass? Me, because I'm a psycho. Now, listen, the danger of dating immigrant. Believe me, they have the best of both worlds because guess what? They are from two different cultures, right? Well, they are from a different cultural background. And when they come to the US or they go to Europe, they are being, or Asia, they're being exposed to another culture. So therefore, they have, I would say, two cultural background. I mean, let's say that, okay? The original one they came from and the one they are trying to integrate in, right? Now, guess what? Dating immigrant like me can be a danger to you if you are not smart. How? We have the best of both worlds. Like we can pick and choose, right? Let's say not gender roles, right? Well, I mean, we can pick and choose the best of the American cultures and also the best of our culture. So therefore, we can be hypocrite, right? We can be very hypocrite, a big one at it. Okay, let's say that you are dating an African man, and guess what? He wants to be the king of the house, like the African man in Africa, right? The king of the house. I am the man of the house. There's nothing wrong with that. But when that man of the house start telling you that in America you have to pay 50-50, after all, he wasn't the king of the house like he claimed. Remember, he told you in Africa he has the authority, to supersede everything that goes on in the house. He is the man of the house. What he's telling you is that in Africa, the men there are paying 100%, taking care of the wife family to that extent. So if he's dating you and he's telling you he's the king of the house and he's authoritative in the house, but when they come to the bills, he wants to apply the American system to you. Like, well, in America, when an immigrant starts saying in America, you need to run. Because that king of the house is going to start telling you that you need to pay 50-50. What are you doing with your money? Well, yet in Africa, if he was in Africa, he wouldn't dare ask a woman to pay 50-50. He wouldn't dare. Because guess what? The king of the house is definitely the king in Africa because the responsibility that is in between his behind is ridiculous. Did I say ridiculous? No. It was redonkulous. But here, he's telling you, 50-50. You say, what? No, we're in America. Life is expensive here in America. You need to pay 50-50. I cannot be the only one. But yet, he's trying to apply a control system that exists in Africa, right? Whereby, the man is the absolute king of the house. The house, the king of the house. Let me not joke because these African, I'm telling you, they are very spiritual. They're coming after me. Don't come after me. Spiritual? No. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Voodoo-cious. Now, he is going to tell you, well, he's going to be half Americanized, half Africanized. How do you call that? African Americanized? I don't know. He's not even African American. Oh, he is half Africanized, half Americanized. Okay, the man is in between culture, and guess what he's going to do? He's going to ask you, to do certain thing that women back home will not pull up with, and he's going to do certain thing that men back home will do, meaning that men back home will take full responsibility of your well-being or whatever it is, but he will say, well, you need to work, my lady. Now, that's the men. There's a lot that come with them. I will get back to them later. Let's talk about the woman. As charming as they can be. I am one of them. I'm very charming. But I could be your detriment if you cross my path. Someone would say, what? Who says this about themselves? No. It's like when it comes to honesty and trying to be honest, look, let me tell you guys, I don't want to pull up with the bullshit that the men in my country put women through. Okay, but yet I would tell you that, well, I don't like authoritative men, but then why when it comes to submission, I'm trying to pick and choose, like, a woman has the same right as the man, because I'm in America, right? A woman has the same right as a man, rightfully so. So I'm taking the best of what America has to offer and the best of what Africa has to offer. I would tell a man, well, you know where I'm from. Where you from, Rose? I won't tell you. Oh, but you know me in real life, and I'll tell you where I'm from. You know where I'm from. The man back home, I always say back home. When an African woman starts saying back home, run. They take care of me. They take care of my bill. So if you want to date me, right. Well, since the men, since the men back home, they take care, they take care of their woman. Guess what? My mom didn't have to do anything. My mom was taking care of worse. She is, okay, she's alive. Her whole life, she was been taking care of my father. But then it's like, okay, was your father the chief and executive of the house? Yes. But here I'm in America, I'm telling them, man, you cannot be the chief and the executive, because I can't even say the word, you know what I mean? So, oh, executive, shut up, of the house. So I'm picking and choosing the best of both worlds. So I can be a hypocrite. Immigrant are hypocrite. So if you want to date them, be on your guard, because they can be very charming. I'm one of them. Charming as I look. I'm very charming. But I can be a hypocrite. I'm sorry. Most immigrants are. No one will come here and tell you this, but I will. Because I am a it's okay. I don't want to assign myself all these titles, too much of a title. Now, let's go back to the African men. When you start saying that, my lineage in Africa, I come from kings, you say, okay, but the kings in Africa. When he start to tell you that, my lineage in Africa, we're kings in Africa, he's trying to cheat on you. He's trying to cheat on you. The kings in Africa have multiple wives, concubines, openly. The king's supposed to procreate and have many descendants, okay? So that another emperor or someone doesn't rise from another family and take over his kingship, his kingdom. You know what I mean? So therefore, when an African man is telling you, my lineage in Africa, he's trying to tell you that he was a king in Africa. Tell him, if he cares about his lineage this bad, he needs to go back. Because in Africa, the men can cheat left and right. And the women, they wouldn't, well, not that they wouldn't care, they will act as if they care. But when it comes to resources, they're going to protect the resources that comes with the man. Not the woman. They can allow you to bang another woman, as long as you don't take the money to her. That's where the trouble starts, okay? So therefore, when an African man starts to tell you, my lineage in Africa, run. The man is trying to cheat on your behind. Don't come here and say, Rose, you didn't tell me. Because I'm warning you. I'm telling you the MO, man, of my brothers. I love you guys. Here's my coffee. It's always black. I love you guys, but I have to tell the truth, Because, hey, when an African man starts to tell you, my lineage in Africa, he's going to cheat on you with your next door neighbor, with everyone there, your friends group. Be careful. They are notorious. Did I say notorious? Notorious about cheating with your friend groups, with your neighbors, with everybody. Because his lineage he came from, he has the blood of what? Of Patrick Lumumba. He has the blood of Sekou Touré. He has the blood of Almami Samori Touré. He has the blood, I can keep going, of Shaka. Did I say Shaka? Oh, Shaka to the Zulu. He has the blood. The blood of what? When he starts saying, oh, fit boy here, run, because he's from Abacus. He has the blood of Sekou Touré. He's from Guinea. He has the blood of Patrick Lumumba. He's from Congo. Run. He has the blood of Patrick Nyerere. He's from Kenya, I believe. Run, run, run. They're going to use all these, lineage to cheat on your behind. Just run, okay? I get it. Africa was governed by emperor and wana. We know the whole story. But hey, like I said, we are hypocrites, so dating immigrants can be a danger. You need to be on your guard because look, he can be from. I'm talking about the African immigrant because I am African, but I'm talking about immigrant, any type of immigrant. He could be Asian, he could be from, anywhere. He could be Arabic, he could be anywhere. When he starts saying "Habibi," back home, Habibi, I'm supposed to take 2, 3, 5 words, Habibi. Run, Habibi. This is America. Hey guys, I know it couldn't be fun without my coffee, but guess what? Drinking coffee in this makes me look like a psycho. Now protect your behind from the immigrant.